He turned to his chaperone, a plump old woman with spectacles so large the brim of her hat rested upon their frames. "What shall we call this, Mrs. Ferrier? An arrival or a departure?" Mrs. Ferrier was putting away her knitting needles. "I suppose both, Nicholas, or however you like." She clasped her bag and peered out the grimy window. "It's a miserable night for either." "Shall I tell you what I'm thinking, Mrs. Ferrier?" "Heavens, no, Nicholas. That would take hours, and we have only moments. There, we've stopped." The old woman turned from the window to appraise his appearance, despite having already done so before they boarded the train. Nicholas doubted he had changed much in the course of their half-day's journey, and his reflection, easily seen in Mrs. Ferrier's enormous spectacles, proved him right. He was still a skinny, tow-headed 9-year-old with threadbare clothes and an unfortunate nose. Indeed, his nose was so long and lumpy that it drew attention away from his one good feature, his bright and impish green eyes, though Mrs. Ferrier had often remarked that some day, should Nicholas come to require spectacles, his nose would do an admirable job holding them in place. It was always best to be positive, she told him. "Well," he asked as she studied him, "do you think they'll take me? Or will they send me back and keep the money for their trouble?" Mrs. Ferrier pursed her lips. "Please don't be saucy, Nicholas. I say this for your sake. It's nothing to me now, is it? Remember your manners and make yourself useful around the orphanage. Start off on the right foot, and you'll be happier for it." Nicholas feigned surprise. "Oh, you want me to be happy, Mrs. Ferrier?" "Of course I do," puffed the old woman as she struggled to her feet. "I want everyone to be happy, don't I? Now follow me, and mind you don't step on the backs of my shoes." Mrs. Ferrier and Nicholas were the only passengers to disembark the train. Several were boarding, however, and they crowded the aisles most inconveniently as they closed their umbrellas and removed their overcoats. By the time the old woman and her charge managed to descend the steps, the platform was empty, save for one man in a somber gray suit and hat, standing rigidly beneath his umbrella.